Yeah, yeah, 100%. I think that it's really interesting to try to start with a double sentinel comp when you're on the attack side first. We talked about the whole best of ones thing and trying to get off to an early lead just because you're playing only one map. So I think that it's a little bit gambly to try to start off here with this double sentinel when you have so many duelist players. But I think it can work. I mean, we talked
We're
about
gonna
how we
see the
never see Waylay
veto.
here. Okay,
Yes.
Sparkle is playing Veto, so we're getting a Veto and a Waylay here. Yeah, this should be a good game. I mean, this should be fun. If anything, this should be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for this map, absolutely. And you know what? You talked about that double senti starting on defense. I can tell you from personal experience, last season in CVAL, University of Oregon, we played a double sentinel comp on Bind, started on attack, won 8 rounds on attack, came into this defense with a double sentinel comp, and then it all just slipped away. So even that confidence that you could build on attack, you have to be able
Yeah,
to convert on it on defense. So, you know, I get a little bit of flashbacks seeing this double sentinel comp
yeah,
come out
no,
from the
100%.
min-maxers.
Hey, this Veto, I'm excited to see the Veto. I mean, there isn't a ton of like detail for it to take out, but like grabbing some of those sky flashes on the entry, so like the Waylay can't dash in for free, like that will be very strong here. So I'm excited to see this Veto. First Veto of the tournament so far, first Waylay of the tournament. So our two newest agents coming out here, and Vice. Okay, so a lot of new agents coming out here. I'm excited to see what happens here starting into this pistol.
Yeah, just like a classic long default on the pistol coming out from the min-maxers here. Koru gonna look to advance up behind the dog. Just a classic 4-1 leaving the chamber, looking outside showers. They're gonna get control of this long pretty easily here. A little orb to be collected.
And look at this rotate already from the Spooky Sparklers. They already had 4 people there in case they had a fast hit. We're going to see Tetsu rotating back over now that they've kind of cut noise and they kind of reset. Wait for some of those rechargeables to come back in. But they can get there very quick with the Yoru, so I think that's going to definitely be something to look at here from the defensive side.
Yeah, and I mean, there are 3 players here, but all 5 of the players from min-maxers now have
Everyone is
grouped up towards
long.
long. Here comes the exec. Waylay dashing in
Oh,
towards elbow, gonna
Wow.
get right-clicked by Mr. Sparkle Pussy there. Traded out, trades go back and forth. A second one for Sparkle there, but now Anoki all to do on the site as that's gonna crack it open off the back of the sky pick. Suddenly it's a 3v2. They're looking for more though before this plant comes down. Tetsu, shots
Spike
going
planted.
wide. Spike's gonna get planted. Retake gonna begin here as the first comes out from Tetsu. Trade not there quite
One
yet.
enemy remaining.
Gonna get taken
Another
down by
pick.
Switch.
Flash placed.
But both these players are weak
Wall
here. The
trick.
Vice has the potential to find both. They're gonna be separated by the Vice wall as well, so they're gonna choose to slow it down on this retake.
My blind is dead.
Shots out, not gonna be found. Swift cleans up the round, and despite being low HP and starting in this 3v2, the Spooky Sparklers are gonna find this first pistol.
Yeah, good pistol. I mean, min-maxers looked like they really did have control after that retake. They had that man advantage, but it looked like we just had a couple over peaks into CT. They weren't able to get a crossfire set up onto the site, and they kind of gave a couple picks over to the defenders, which made that retake a lot easier. So honestly, just a couple small mistakes here coming out from the attack side to overpeak into CT. But good on the defenders to capitalize on it and a good retake.
Yeah, I mean, a strong pistol round out here. You know, it's important for the Spooky Sparklers to get onto a strong start. We talked about that double sentinel, right? They want to establish their defensive side pretty effectively here because they're probably going to struggle on attack. So a big first pistol out. It's going to cause the min-maxers to just group 5-man towards the showers. Charging
Jump
forward.
spot. We're doing a lot of jump spots. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I think this team is just really feeling the camaraderie. They want to go 5 wherever they are. They don't want to get any map space on the rest of the map. They just like to be all together, which I really like. I think it's very cute.
Yeah, holding hands here. And Koru does find a big first shot out onto Sparkle there. It's going to crack open his A site a little bit, looking for more before TPing back, and Tetsu with the judge here. It's going to be pretty impactful. Boy comes out, he finds one, finds a second, and a third out with the judge.
Down A.
As Swift cleans up the round. Great anti-eco from the
Yeah, you
Spooky Sparklers.
can't even do anything about that if you're feeling min-maxers. I mean, you got out on the site, try to get that bomb plant down. This guy's just close with a judge, one-tapping everyone. Like sometimes that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, that's Valorant for you, right?
We talked about how they like to group up. Swift was able to completely flank through short there and kill one for free. So even if Tetsu wasn't able to make that play with the judge, I mean, they were already able to push up and get behind them. But it was just an eco. So first gun round coming out here from the min-maxers. Looks like they want to go back to starting with that B control. Have Chamber go solo hookah and try to see if they can just do a little long pop.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of a classic move on Bind here to start long with the dog. Both teams playing that traditional Sky, and the Spooky Sparklers did get a lot of information. The Sky dog did clear all of showers, so they are aware that there's no lurk. The Sky Flash is going to find it as well as the exit comes out from the min-maxers, shut down by Sparkle there, too, with the Deagle out.
One.
Trades coming back and forth, though. It does look like it's going to go the way of min-maxers to open up the site here. The Abu Dhabi is the only player nearby.
Somehow all those trades like just came through. Looking at a 2v2 here for both sides. We're gonna get this bomb down. It's gonna be kind of a hard retake. We got a Spectre over here. 2 Spectres, but Swift is able to catch Crayons off guard, pick up a real gun, and wins that 1v1 again. And that's a 3rd round in a row for Spooky Sparklers. And that veto that you were talking about gets 2 picks with the Deagle backside. I mean, they had a weaker buy coming into that. Spectres, Deagle, he's able to kill 2, able to get a double pick on those entries coming in, which was just a great round from him.
Yeah, I mean, great shots out from Sparkle there. Not necessarily off the back of the util, just the raw gunplay there really opened up the round. And Swift found that kill out of Hookah with the Spectre, was able to upgrade the gun. I mean, what a fantastic start for the Spooky Sparklers. They've got some big ultimates online now coming into this round. It's going to force min-maxers back down to an eco.
We got like a bit of a weird buy here from min-maxers. I mean, they got some Spectres, some Buckies. So they don't have a full buy, but they definitely bought something into this round.
This early aggression
Insta pick, but the Bucky.
Wow, shut down by Koru there. A great first blood into this round, making this half buy seem a bit more justified.
And this is going to be a hard fight to win with the Guardian. I mean, you don't have something that can spray close range. And there we go. Swift is able to maybe get that pick back coming into a 4v4. And he's going to be able to get another one pushing CT. Swift with the pop flash out of showers. Able to kill another one. Crayons are yummy in a tough spot here over in this corner. Swift going to get a 3rd on the round. And Inoki putting the cherry on top. Good retake over here from the Spooky Sparklers again. I think it was an interesting play to try to get this short on the other team's eco out of Tetsu, but I mean that's the confidence you like to see from your Yoru, right? Who cares what gun they have? Let's go push, get buckied. Swift with a great round, able to get that man advantage back even in showers. Pop flash out and kill one on site, which is just a great heads up play out of him. 8-0 for Swift here to start off Bind.
Yeah, I mean, I think the chamber went a little too quickly in showers out of the min-maxers there. It didn't allow the players to short
had to push the smoke,
first.
right? Walked into the smoke. Yeah.
And that really, from there, the round kind of crumbled out of their hands.
No, 100%. We're seeing some great things from Spooky Sparklers. I mean, the util's on point, the swings are on point. They look like they're playing kind of off of each other's noise and stuff. So really good start so far. I mean, they did 13-2 last map, so. Maybe a bit of a secret little good team in this tournament.
This push up from Sparkle, gonna find the duel, but Koru shuts him down. He's just gonna rotate back towards A now. There are still 3 players here. It begins with Swift again on this duel with the chamber.
Oh my god, this guy's like a turret.
I mean, again, shut down on the lurk on the chamber. The rest of these players grouped up for short. They don't really have the option but to press forward. It's gonna put a lot of pressure here on Inoki, who needs to find a lot of value. No, just gonna give the space away.
Good fallout.
In U-Haul, I believe. Whoa, look at
this backside. Oh my god, able to get out for free, but Swift is still being just a thorn in their side over here, and Showers finally falls to go back home. And now we're going to see a 3v2. Good man advantage here for the attack. Tetsu's going to even it up. They're going to double TP. Just get that bomb down for free. We do have this Waylay ult coming in from the attack side after this plant comes down. So we'll see if they're able to do something with this. Yeah, see it lining up, being lined up CT. Just got to get the right timing here.
Yeah, Tetsu trying to creep up. I don't know if he's going to beat the timing here. I think as soon as contact is made from the Clove, it's going to cause Koru to rip Waylay ult here. Here it comes. He's going to catch both players. They're going to be slowed up. 1 and 2. That's 4 on the round for Koru. And finally, the min-maxers find their way onto the board. But it took a lot from them.
Really good round of Koru. I mean, in that 4v4, he dashes over the top of truck, gets one, literally lands first bullets one, and recalls back. And that's just the thing you'd love to see out of your Waylay, because you do need your Waylay doing stuff like that. Like, look at that. I would like, you have no, I'm like, Anoki has no chance there. You can't even defend against that. He just drops and one taps you and disappears. So good, really good effort though. Out of the defense, but Koru just took that round into his own hands. Got a 4K.
You want
and,
to play?
got him on the board.
Let's play.
Yeah, another weird buy coming out from the min-maxers I saw there. I think there's a Marshall into this round, and then the Chamber Op as well. So a bit interesting here. I think that's just a result of that round getting so close at the end there to get them on the board. This trap layout from Long, not going to find anything quite yet, but some players noted. And it's just a bait setup. Look, they have more flashes to throw at these Long players if they decide to creep up a little bit.
God, yeah. Nah, Sky or Long is actually toxic. You're gonna get like quadruple flashed.
And
it looks like they kind of just like met a little bit too much pushback over here on the B site. And with this Yoro coming through, they're going to try to speed up A. Koru again with that dash. Catches Abu Dhabi with their gun out. Tetsu's going to answer back with one of his own. Koru keeps going, pushes into CT, kills Anoki that's trying to come and rotate. Tetsu able to TP back into backside control, get out of that trap. We still have this Sky over here on B. I mean, eventually we got to start moving right where the comp's at. Finally coming over to the A side, and min-maxers is going to just able to get set up in their post plan.
Yeah, it looks like Sparkle and Tetsu are just going to go for this retake before the Sky's even here. Tetsu finds the pick onto Crayons or Yummy. Sky Flash not going to find any value quite yet. It's a 3v3 here. The Dog going to spot Koru out. Here comes the follow-up from Sparkle. Swing out wide, doesn't find it, but Tetsu finds a third in his own.
Enemy remaining.
Fourth for Koru,
Oh
four for Tetsu.
What do you want to get the off?
And he finds the
with
shot!
the ace!
Unbelievable
What a
round.
from Tetsu.
Taking matters into his own
the
hands.
off.
And we
I mean,
talked
that's
about
just-
the confidence Jackson
Send
going
5
into
more.
this map
We can do
from
this again.
Tetsu. He feels like he could take anybody on, and he shows it right there, handling all 5 players and really just pulling a round that probably should not have been winnable by any means, you know, across the line there.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, Koru, again, I don't know how many kills Koru got into that round, but he was like going so crazy for the team, trying to get another round for his boys. He ended up with 4, but Tetsu answers back with an ace. Great round. We talked about it. Hero plays with these two teams. Everyone's a duelist player, apparently. Everyone's a close player. We're going to see those crazy moments.
Yeah, and I wonder, I think the buy is somehow a full buy able to come out from min-maxers, so I guess it was kind of like a partial coming into that last round that they ended up making really close here. A lot of pressure onto Swift, and it's the dig, however, onto the chamber.
You had your fun.
And Sparkle and Swift combined for 2 of their own. The Clove Res is going to come in, it's going to force the fights out. The trade's going back and forth, there's chaos all over the map. Somehow we end up in a 2v1, but the Clove Res again, it's a 2v2 once more.
Yeah, and this breach is coming through with this.
Last
Oh my god,
player
and
standing.
he's gonna try to get the full plant!
Oh.
I
Crayons are
actually got
Yummy
scared.
became
I actually
aware
got
of the
scared.
last second there. Meanwhile, this guy ended up with 4 rounds, or excuse me, 4 kills onto that
4
round. We talked
Written
about hero
flashed
plays.
elbow and swung CT as the planner is being pushed from hookah. I don't even know what happened that round, but min-maxers able to get another round onto their side. You saw Koru tried to do that. We see that Waylay tech, right? Where you double dash in, throw the thing, and then go back and try to let your teammates get the kill. But unfortunately, Waylay wasn't able to get out. But you do see that that Koru is trying to utilize that tech, which is very good. And somehow we're on an eco over here for the defense side.
And I think a lot of those rounds, those Spooky Sparklers have just gotten a little too close, slowly trickling away at their economy. And now all it took was that 1 round win, and they're forced back on the eco here.
Yeah, what a great point. So yeah, all it takes is 1 round in this series to kind of flip that momentum a little bit. Min-maxers has a couple rounds to work back. Looks like they want to start with that B control. They didn't really see anything. They want to go see maybe, okay, are they pushing out over here on A?
Well,
Swift
again,
in showers.
bro.
Do not
Doing
fight this guy in showers ever.
Clearly not
Able
learning
to
our
get a
lesson.
gun.
Fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, maybe even thrice, and I'll do it again. But Koru does find the trade there onto Swift, finally putting him down. To Abu Dhabi going to be walled off by the ice. It's going to cause the melee ult to come in. The TP coming out though, it's all a fake. Sparkle though.
Yeah, Sparkle is here. I mean, this is going to be good timing for him. Koru thinks he's going to have all of the space CT, but just caught with his knife out. We are going to get a plant here. We see a Visal in this 2v4. See if we can maybe get a kill, but Sparkle with that jiggle one tap. Go back home, going to have to 1v4 here. Get the first one against Yoru, get the second one against Inoki, but Sparkle is just too quick. I mean, what a map out of Sparkle here. You saw him take that time onto the elbow player, jiggle sight, and just insta-kill the guy trying to hold. Good round out of him, even with that rotate from the attacking side. And I want to highlight, we did use that Waylay ult in CT, and then we rotated. So I think maybe a bit of a kind of a scuffed game plan here, using that ult and then instantly leaving when a lot of them.
Why are we pulling our knife out, Koru? What's going on there?
I mean, maybe we should check what knife skin do they have. Maybe they have like a really nice knife skin that they just want to like check out.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean
look at all these
good round.
diffuses that have come in from the Spooky Sparklers. That's 5 of their 6 round wins have come out on the diffuse. So despite the fact that what you might believe on attack with the double duelist, or excuse me, with the double sentinel, is that you would be comfortable in these post-plant positions, Spooky Sparklers are cracking the retakes quite easily here.
Yeah, it's looking like Chase later today just getting absolutely cracked. And here also that first kill coming out from Swift with that pop flash. We're going to see a trade from 10K. It looks like it's going to be an insta 4v4, and the attack is going to slow it down a little bit. They got 3 players over here towards the B site, but of course Sparkle is here with the util and the ult as well. And we see that Clove's going to TP over. We might be seeing a B pop right now.
Yeah, I mean, there is a stun line out from the A site. The spam, wow, 2 players go down through the smoke and through spam. That's going to open up the bomb site. Plant's going to come down. Maybe a bit of an overcommit.
Rip the Sky and the Visal, which I think is an interesting decision out of here from the attackers. Just want to make sure, kind of a little bit of that desperation, right? They've been losing a lot of these rounds, so trying to make sure that they really solidify this take, and it looks like we're going to see a save here from the Spooky Sparklers.
Yeah, I mean, I would say a clean execute, but I don't know if they even saw the players that they killed to open up that
I don't know. Yeah, we got to spam like a Guardian one-tap CT, so good. I mean, good awareness, though, out of that chamber to spam that box. I feel like you don't see that a lot, so really, really good awareness, especially on that veto. Even before they got into sight, veto was dead, right? So just absolutely vetoed the veto, made him a non-factor in this round. Wasn't able to use that ult, wasn't able to pop any of that util, just insta dead. So really, really good heads-up play out of 10K here from the mid-maxers. And they're gonna hunt for this.
Well, Tetsu shuts it down. He's gonna find another. Yes, he does find 2, so making it expensive for the min-maxers. Besides the ultimates invested, they also lose 2 weapons. I'm curious what that does to the economy here. I think they should be able to rebuy those weapons. As we take a look here, finally 10K found the trade onto Swift after getting kind of annihilated thus far in the map by Swift.
Yeah, I do want to say, I'm not sure exactly like Swift's experience, but they like look like a very, very good player. I mean, you see that Sky Flash wide swing, you see them like absolutely tapping heads. So they're definitely a highlight of this match so far, and the confidence to just swing out instantly like that, swing out into 2, still get 1. I mean, that's something you can't really buy. So I just want to highlight Swift for a second and just say that they're definitely a player that I'm looking at.
Yeah, 100%. And as we creep into this next round, I think min-maxers making the decision to play a bit slower out, change pace coming out. They've been pretty quick in their sight hits the last couple rounds here. They're just going to let the chamber work some space towards B, see what they can find. Meanwhile, just making presence towards A, securing an orb. And it looks like we might be seeing some contact soon. Has kind of slipped the net here, hasn't triggered.
Oh my god.
All the way into elbow. I think the call for the rotate's coming in, but you don't want to make the contact too soon.
Do you kill
don't want
Breach
to
here?
scare
Do you
the
kill
team away.
Breach?
Are they going to even spot Breach? They haven't spotted it quite yet. Wait, the shoulder can be spotted out now.
Oh my god,
trigger discipline.
so good.
Finds the first, finds the second. Completely rips them apart, slips the net, slips the round. Gonna go for more on Tetsu. That's a third on the round.
Keep going.
Looking for the fourth to jump. He finds the 4th. Looking for the ace. Shut down by Swift. Finally.
Swift takes him down. What a round there out of the chamber.
Oh, a second on the
Swift is gonna
Swift,
get a second one. Come on. You might as well pop it, right?
I think.
Maybe one more.
Potentially coming out from the club, but this Sky ult's gonna reveal the flank. Oh, but
I mean, they know they have a 1v2 right here on site, able to get 1. They know they have this 1v1 on site.
Spotted out, finds the 4th! A first ace could be coming, the defuse is gonna get stuck down. The Clove Decay is not gonna find anything. Shot in the reverse! Ace comes out for Swift!
Are you kidding me?
Oh my
10K
goodness.
did everything that they could do that round. killed
no
4
doctor,
players with that
but
perfect
I can
timing.
patch a
But just like I
bullet hole or
talked about
two.
last round,
Let me
we
know if
want
you
to
need
watch,
healing.
highlight this player Swift 1v5, headshots only, pop the ult in the 1v3, doesn't care, takes that confidence, and kills everyone.
I mean, if there's anybody who's going to shut 10K down, of course it's going to be Swift, but going an extra mile and shutting down the entirety of the enemy team, that's a back-breaking round out for the Spookly Sparklers. You know, finding that reverse ace, how do you come back from that mentally?
I don't think you can. I really don't think you can. And it's really hard because we talked about how this is going to be a game of hero plays. We've already seen 2 aces, multiple 4Ks. Somehow min-maxers are already onto the A site. They're taking back side control, pushing into CT. Or this one's just a lucky. Swift with a pick out of showers at the back site. We have Clove pushing into heaven. What is happening?
Trade for Abu Dhabi. The Cobra is going to come in, going to keep it at a 3v2. Swift with a lot to do on their own. Again, has to be the hero. Once more finds a shot on his 10K. The transfer, not quite good. Go back home, finds a third, and a min-maxer's saying, you know what, we won that last round and just let it slip.
Last round before
let's
the
change
switch.
up the pace. Let's take it to them, and comes out with the 4th round.
Yeah, do go super fast through short, just absolutely run it down onto the A site. Good call out of them. And we talked about how is that round going to break their mental, but responding with that confident, maybe it's a tilt push, but responding with that confidence, just all right, let's just slam this site. Let's just like really fight. We want to have a game here, right? So let's fight to have a game. Let's take this to them and just hit really fast. So we'll see if that comes through into this last round here on the defensive side. 7-4 right now, hoping that the min-maxers can get the score a little bit closer. We're going to see Tetsu with a pop flash play. Everyone is blind. Does not TP out. Interesting decision. Big greedy, but I mean, come on, it's Jensen. You gotta love it. And looks like we might just speed up into a quick B hit.
I think the Sky Flash is going to get taken out by the inhibitor there. Abu Dhabi with a big breach hold, but it might be a little too late. Sparkle finds one. Sparkle finds a second and TP's out. A great reposition there. The Abu Dhabi's pressing forward.
Flash, another TP.
The Vice left alone on site now. The Chamber has to reposition in, but finds the shot onto Abu Dhabi. A 2v2 here, and just to share for Sparkle, the TP gonna be noted out for the Sky there in Hookah. King's coming through.
Last player standing.
Alright, you gotta do it all. Give me another flash.
Can't find it. 10K says not this time. It's a 5th round on the board for the min-maxers, and honestly, a half that looked like it could have spiraled out of control. They bring it back and make it doable with this double sentinel comp.
And if you think about the stuff that has been happening this game, we've been seeing Swift 3K. We saw 2 aces over here from the side of the Spooky Sparklers, and it's still only 7-5. I mean, that's honestly good job for the min-maxers to kind of keep their mental, to even get 5 rounds with that double sentinel, like you were saying, with the side that they were not favored on. So I think honestly, like it has been they are down right now, but it's been a good half out of them considering what has been happening this game. So we're gonna see if they're able to kind of keep that resilience going into the defensive side. They have this Vice on A, they have this Chamber on B, and it looks like the Spooky Sparklers are going to want to lean towards this B space, towards a quick B split here.
Yeah, kind of a similar approach to what the min-maxers did on their attack pistol, this time splitting it between Hookah and Long. I think they're just going to roll into this B hit. No tricks, no hesitation, just rolling right into this A exec as 10K finds the opener. Toro finds 1 and 2 as well. Finally traded out by Swift. Sparkle looking for 1, and it's all on Swift again in this 1v4. Tagged down to 20 HP. Can they do it again? Surely not.
Nah, too hard. Too many people, too little health. I think it was interesting decision to try to speed up there into B. I want to highlight the min-maxers were able to get a quick rotate in, but you see that Abu Dhabi actually came out a little bit before those Clove smokes were down, and then ended up getting flashed. But I think maybe Toro threw a flash from backside. So good util there from the defensive side, and just a little bit before those smokes went down. So maybe a bit of a mistiming there on the attack side. And I mean, it looking like it might become a 7-7 here. Spooky Sparklers pushed onto that eco onto this classic round. They said B didn't work. All right, let's look towards A. But wow. I mean, if this guy doesn't have 10 deagle kills this game, I don't know what's happening.
Unbelievable from Sparkle. Another one. That was a full force out from Sparkle alone. A hero deagle. Not something you see all that often, but honestly, with the way that they're shooting with this gun.
He is the hero.
It's going to crack open the site. A 5v4. Now the plant's going to come down securely. It's going to be a complete brawl once these Clove smokes fade, however. Dog coming out, going to spot out the Yoru player into U-Haul. Shots back and forth as Go Back Home finds it onto Swift, and Toro finds one onto Tetsu as well. The U-Haul space has been retaken. Finds another onto Inoki, and the bench players are going to get hung out to dry.
Yeah, we just don't have the guns for it. We just don't have the guns for it. I mean, we have Classics and a D all trying to hold on to the A site. So getting a kill and then getting the bomb plant is honestly not bad for that round. I think it was interesting. Core, the guy that died in Showers, only had a deagle, right? So we weren't even able to pick up like a stinger or something. We weren't able to pick up any sort of meaningful weaponry. We got a bomb plant down. We got a pick. We broke some armor. We made a really awesome stuff. So you can't hate on that round.
Last thing I need is some
Yeah,
hero
100%. I think they
messing
accomplished
things
what they wanted, right? They got a kill in the plant, and that's pretty much all you could really ask for, like you were saying. So this bonus round is going to look pretty strong out from the min-maxers at this point now, right? They have that Outlaw, a Bulldog, a Guardian, and a Spectre with lots of money behind it. So Mr. Sparkle Pussy is on just a Spectre as well. So it looks a little scary here for min-maxers potentially to kind of shift the momentum in their favor here with this double senti.
Yeah, 100%. We're gonna see if the ooh, Sky Flash over top with this Waylay swing, able to get one, but traded out by Sparkle. Not able to recall in time for that Waylay. Interesting play there though. We also have 10K posted up here long with this Outlaw. Too much util to deal with. 3 players scaling behind this dog, scaling behind this flash. We're seeing another quick hit with a flash from behind and Tetsu doesn't
Sky
turn.
wasn't noted!
He said gets 3!
Oh my
down,
goodness,
B.
3 on the round for Toro from a spot that just wasn't cleared out by the Yoru. Gonna completely shut down this B hit. And Sparkle gonna have to look for some exits at this point. He'll find the first on the 10K, but really this 1v3 just does not feel all that doable for him.
No, it does not feel doable at all. Toro's gonna throw these jump shots. We have one walking. We got one walking on here, so we're kind of giving him.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, the 4th!
Stop it.
Oh my gosh, not again. It can't happen again. Crayons are yummy, forced to back away. Gonna give up the spike to Sparkle. 45 seconds, there's time for him to collect it and
Heard him
TP
step
back.
elbow.
Oh, he might overplay this. No, he missed the TP play, but honestly, the
Well,
right
I think
decision.
it's for the better. I think it's for the better, yeah. We're going to get a free plant down here. We hit the wall, even though we're ulted. I'm not sure
30
how that
seconds
interaction
left.
works. But it's all good. We're going to get this free bomb plant. And, I mean, Crayons is not going to be on the quickest rotate here. Shifting through CT, it's just going to come down to a 1v1.
We could be looking at another ace clutch, this time a 1v4. And I mean, we've seen hero play after hero play as Sparkle looks to find it, but no! Can't find the last 5 HP!
Oh my god.
Wow, Crayons are yummy coming in to save the min-maxers from absolute disaster. That's gonna be a bonus round converted for the side of min-maxers, despite all of that struggle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even, like, this game has been so crazy with the multi-frags. We see Sky kills 3 on site. Sparkle is trying to do a 1v4 ace, but not able to pull it out on the last kill. I mean, oh, that's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. But good round out of Crayons Are Yummy. Saves their team, low key from destruction. Pushes Spooky Sparklers back onto an eco and gives them their first lead of this game, 8-7 now, coming into this new round of the half.
If you want to look at impact, you can't get more impactful than that kill. Only 4 so far into this map, but one of those 4 probably the most important kill of the map thus far.
100%. And now with this, with these rounds building up in the min-maxers' favor, we're seeing their money is also maxing out with Koru buying this op against these deagles. And I mean, 10K is like pushed into their spawn. We're gonna have a fight here, but Abu Dhabi is not quick enough. But now the flanker is gonna get flanked. We're a little bit aware of it though, but there's a lot of people here. 10K putting them down, turns around, jump spot. Oh, we went for the clip.
He was feeling it again.
This time.
We saw it last time. Wait, Tetsu finds a second. Wait, these players are running into him again. I was beginning to see it again, Jackson. I was seeing the flash again.
I keep being like they're gonna 1v4 and they're gonna ace again. I mean, this game has been insane so far. 10K, good push up with the knife fight, brings his gun out first, and look at how just like calm and collected he is. I mean, sure, we're gonna jump spot and try to go for the 1-tap because we think we're Demon 1, but low key, I mean, good push out of him down on along. And 10K has been very, very strong on this chamber, 18-13, but he has had very impactful rounds, and when they hit a clip, they hit a clip.
Too slow.
Koru again onto Sparkle. Same. It looks like I'm watching the same round back again.
Now, are we sure we're not still in replay right now? As the TP comes in, gets shut down by Go Back Home, but these players from the Spooky Sparklers they're stuck behind the smoke and short. I don't know. I think they're gonna try and push through nonetheless. And you know, this 3v5, it feels pretty difficult, but I feel like if there's any team, any map in which any round feels winnable, it's this one. No
Yeah,
matter the
actually.
odds.
I mean, Swift is still alive, so this round is still possible. But coming out of this 3v5, it's definitely going to be tough. They don't have any space at all. That Skydog's going to get a lot of info. We see Clove pushing up off of it, getting to an advanced position that these attackers may think has been cleared. So it's going to be a very, very hard round here for the Spooky Sparklers to win with that man disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely. There is a lot of time to play here, and the smoke is definitely going to continue to help Go Back Home play in this cubby. Not to get spotted out by Swift. Finds one, finds a second.
Wow.
Cleaned up around by Min-Maxers. Wow, and this double Senti is finding a lot of value. They're just not allowing the Spooky Sparklers to get anywhere near these bomb sites whatsoever.
And that looked like their buy too. I mean, they had a lot of rifles coming to that round. Koru able to get another insta pick with the op. Tetsu tries to respond back by speeding up, trying to TP on that op, but runs into a different player. And I just want to say, I mean, when you have this Waylay opping and you have your chamber ulted, you have an op on both sides. That's a very, very hard thing to attack into. We saw Sparkle, I mean, you can't even blame him. Jump spots it, gets picked on the jump spot. What else are you supposed to do? And it looks like maybe a little bit of frustration coming out from Spooky Sparklers. It looks like they're just going to low-key just rush Showers over here. Going to dog through with 4 of them, get this TP in, and see if they can just take a site through force.
Yeah, I mean, they did pick the right site to do this too, right? If they decide to pop right now, there are only 2 players, although, however, the Sky has now rotated over, so it might be a little more difficult now.
Yeah, and TP's right into the Clove. This short play, oh my god, Clove gets 3, gets traded, finally, but reses, I mean...
Oh, the knife from Koru! Sparkle finds one on the way out the door with the Deagle, trying to find another as 10K jumping around. The knife is coming out again, surely not. Surely not another knife. Oh my gosh, running away.
Oh, nice try,
finds 2 knife kills in the round.
Like, what is happening? And you see that now that Min-Maxers is getting some of this momentum, like 10K's jumping around the corner. We got this guy trying to knife people. Like, it has just been, they have been playing with this confidence now that they have been getting some momentum on their side. And it's a very entertaining team to watch.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. And I want to say this kind of quietly because I don't want to, create anything.
Don't say it, bro. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Just taking a look at the scoreboard there, some things to note. We could be looking at some delicious dessert besides the great Valorant that we're seeing.
Personally, I'm hungry, and I think with this amazing we're gonna see him pop out with a short. He does get the pick onto 10K. Cracks open this B site. We have Koru trying to hold down with the op, with the flash and the little dog cabbage. Are not able to do anything. And Sparklers are gonna get this 5v3 onto the B site. But Breach did not get any of those kills, so we may still have a little something. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Tetsu's lining up this flash for the CT players. All 3 of the Min-Maxers are over here, trying to retake, walk up through this CT space.
But it looks like there's nobody keeping the contact for CT, so they've already started to walk out towards backside. Crayons are Yummy's already close. Now the flash comes out. Tetsu's gonna find a third, but these 2 other players are out backside. Finds one onto Sparkle. The flash gonna be good onto the elbow player. Finds a second onto Inoki. However, the late stab and the crisis averted from the op finds a second on the round for that matter.
The Breach op, I love it. I actually love it. Good round of Spooky Sparklers. We talked about this Yoru. He's been trying to do these TP plays a couple rounds. He has been getting punished, but finally with that ult, pops out with the shorty, keeps pushing into elbow, kills 2 more. Good round out of Tetsu. Good site take. You see that after that round in Showers where they just hard pushed, they have kind of been trying to do a little bit harder hits, trying to do these faster, trying to catch them off guard, not let Min-Maxers get into a setup that they enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first attacking round win for Spooky Sparklers, and it comes off the back of a pretty heroic play from Tetsu. So we've seen these individual heroic plays be the difference makers so far for Spooky Sparklers. They're going to need a couple more of those if they want to try and get up this map. Flash going to come in. It's going to force the chamber to be back. Do they expect the chamber close? Yes, they spam it through. Meanwhile, Tetsu found the pick under the sky. Backside. He's going to be go back home to find it all. Finds one through the smoke there, and Tetsu is tagged up, so this round ends up being pretty close here. Reach going to be committed, but go back home, slips the net. Finally traded out by Abu Dhabi. The low res coming in, so it's still a 4v2 for the time being. Plant gonna come down.
Good pick though onto that Clove. It's still gonna be this 3v2. I mean, Sparkle is kind of on a weird angle. You're not expecting anyone to be up here when there's no raise, but you got to remember that this Vito can TP, but sneaks
my gosh.
completely under him. Oh my god, bro's not
2v2
paying
now.
attention.
Up shot misses the TP back. The first down from Crayon to Yummy. Traded and Koru finds the last pick. Oh my goodness, how did Crayons or Yummy sneak out under
Slipped
Shed?
the net.
Maybe
That
let's
was
kill them
crazy.
before
No
they
one was
plant next
watching
time,
that close
okay?
elbow angle. Sparkle couldn't see close to him because he was holding CT. And what really looked like a really good post plant setup for the Sparklers ended up being another round for the min-maxers, and now they're gonna be on 12. And I want to highlight, I mean, go back home, getting that one tap through the hookah smoke, and then swinging right at the edge of that breach ult and getting one more to get some of those kills back into the min-maxers' favor. That was a really good play. I mean, you kind of have to make a hero play in that 5v3, and they did, and they got 2 for it. So good round out of everyone there over there on the min-maxers. And now Spooky Sparklers kind of starting to feel this heat. It looks like they're all starting towards B again. It is the right decision if they speed up right now. Only Sky here from the defense. It looks like it's going to be a walkout showers play. And some of these rotates are going to have to start coming through pretty soon. So they're kind of going to have to speed up here on the attack. We see that the Clove has already come into CT. So this pop needs to come soon.
Yeah, and here comes the site exec. The site is going to be completely open, but a lot of these players very close for what could be a very fast retake. The Sky ult's going to be from top, and here they come. The Flood coming in. Tetsu does find the first. He's going to try and ult, but he's going to get taken out. Meanwhile, Toru finds 2, finally traded out by Sparkle. Anoki and Koru go 1-for-1, and Sparkle's alone in this 1v2, but the backstab from 10K is going to seal the deal. The min-maxers shut down the Spooky Sparklers and rattle off, I believe, 10 rounds. No, not that many. 8 rounds on their defense.
Yeah.
You know, with only 1 in between.
Yeah. No, that was a really entertaining map to watch from both teams. What looked like a pretty rough start from the min-maxers, they were able to pull it off 13-8 in the end. Koru leading the scoreboard over here, 22-14 with 8 first bloods. Very good waylay play out of Koru, and just honestly a very entertaining map to watch from both squads.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there were so many individual plays that we saw coming out from both teams. And really just a fantastic job by the min-maxers to keep their cool through all of that chaos and to just run away with it on defense. We talked about, you know, how are they going to play? You know, they haven't played together yet. They haven't built the team chemistry, and Spooky Sparklers were coming in off that 13-2. It seemed like it didn't really phase them that much.
No, yeah, and you kind of saw it in the beginning though when the Spooky Sparklers, they did have that momentum, maybe a little bit leading in from the last map, but the min-maxers were able to keep their composure, able to kind of bring it back a little bit there onto that second half. And once they went onto the side where they had the double senti, they were really just able to. It looked like that was all their game.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you wanted some excitement out of match number 2. You certainly got it here.
100%.
We're going to take another short break here before we get into some post-match interviews with the min-maxers, and then we'll have map 3 for you in just a short while, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.